Hello, and welcome to the Power Utility Tract of Pipeline 2023. I'm excited to introduce a lot of new products here, specifically geared for the power utility industry, specifically geared around you. But before we get to that, we got to start with the grid. Can't talk about power utility without talking about the grid. As you guys are more aware than we are, the grid is in a constant state of change now more than ever. You look at the trends and the increased demand for electricity driving up the size of wire, driving up the size of materials. You look at the efforts to grid hardening to make the grid more durable, more resistant to storms and fire and outages, causing changes to materials and work methods. You look at, then on top of that, the infrastructure bill, which is putting fuel to fire in the rise of renewables, in the rise of transmission networks and grids. The grid is very rapidly changing right now, and we're going to change with it. And that's incredibly important for us to work with you day in, day out, to do the research, to solve your frustrations, to meet the needs of these changing materials in a really positive way, to deliver products that deliver on health and safety and productivity for each and every one of you. If you look at our investment holistically, it's across the entirety of our business. It's not just about power tools, but you look at a made in the USA hand tool factory right here in the state of Wisconsin that's going to deliver over 50 plus solutions in its initial launch. And we're only going to expand and increase that into the future. Additionally, on the PPE side, we've invested in a $2 million test lab to test our AR/FR PPE. Our first foray into it will not be our last for sure, but we're going to continue to invest in those things that are crucial for the way you guys do your business and conduct your jobs day in and day out. If you look at the power tool business, you're going to see 4 crimpers launched today. The 6-ton latch linear crimper, which is going to deliver uniform crimp appearance for your underground crews, as well as reduce the bowing instances in your overhead connectors. You're going to see our first utility dialysis crimper today. This is our first foray into dialysis for utility, and we've also included ANSI C119 testing so that it can be used on overhead tension lines in certain applications. You're going to see a 12-ton inline UDI crimper, which is delivering on the access needs that are inherent on an inline solution and also delivering the fastest way to crimp. You're also going to see for the first time a 12-ton Kearney crimper, which is a more regionalized product, but speaks to our investment. Like, just because it's not a nationally used tool, we're still going to invest because the users that use Kearney today are heavily invested in those dies and still need the benefits inherent into our 12-ton Kearney tool. And we're excited to get that announced today. You're also going to see a 5-inch underground cable cutter with wireless remote announced today, delivering a lot of the wireless capabilities of our 3-inch cutter at a larger capacity to increase the needs for growing cables in underground. As part of those renewables, you're going to see a controlled torque impact wrench that is going to fundamentally change the way solar panels are installed today. And as I said, you're going to see a ton of made in the USA hand tools designed for power utility. And that's exactly how we go to business. That's exactly what we're passionate about. Every PM that you're going to hear today shares that passion. It's the passion to solve user problems, to solve your problems that you tell us need to be solved. The ones that reduce your productivity, the ones that increase your fatigue. That's where we add value. That's where we're going to deliver on the broadest solutions provider for power utility, and we've only begun that investment in this space. We will continue to invest, we will continue to disrupt, and we will continue to be the partner in the power utility space, the partner for you. So enjoy the demos, and thank you.